At Celerant, we're excited to announce the latest version of Stratus Enterprise, version 2.7.6, is now available. In this video, we will demonstrate a few of the many new features of the software. You can learn about all of the new features by downloading the latest release notes from our client site. Since the last software release, we added new integrations. For online retailers or those thinking of expanding past their storefront, we now offer Buy Now, Pay Later through Affirm and Sezzle, so you can offer flexible payment options on your e-commerce website. Coming soon, we will offer these integrations at the point of sale. We also added new distributor partners, including Animal Supply for electronic and automated ordering, Gunarama for catalog import and auto ordering, and Tactical Gear Distributors, which offers catalog import, auto ordering, and online product feeds. Please reach out to your account rep if you're interested in learning about any of these new integrations. We'll start with the new knowledge base, which offers instant access to over 1,000 articles as an extension of our training material for our point of sale and e-commerce software. From the back office software, you will see a search box that allows you to search for articles based on a keyword. Let's say you wanted to know how to create coupons. You simply type coupon in the search box to find articles related to that topic. In this case, 28 articles appear in my search results. You can view the contents of an article by clicking on it. You can also access articles related to the specific screen. For example, let's say you're on the purchase order screen. Just click the question mark icon on the top of the screen to read an article titled Purchase Orders. I can also search for other articles or use the navigation menu to browse for specific topics. Now I start creating a new purchase order and click the question mark icon. I'm then presented with an article titled Creating a New Purchase Order. In addition to the back office, you can access the knowledge base from the client portal under the training menu. Next, we will review the enhancements to the driver's license scanning at the point of sale. These enhancements were made to improve the scanning logic and to account for different scenarios. Let's start with the basic driver's license swipe. From the point of sale, I click on the Customers and Driver's License swipe. I then swipe a driver's license to create a new customer record, and you can see the customer was added to the screen. I can also click View Customer to access their customer record. Notice the expiration date of their driver's license is November 2021. Now let's say the customer renews their driver's license and I rescan them into the system. Notice the new date on the scan is 2025, and the expiration date on their customer record was updated automatically. Let's say the customer address on their license changed. When I scan them, the system recognizes the customer and gives me the option to update their address, zip code, and other fields, or select all to update all fields. I can also create another customer record based on this new driver's license. In this case, I scan a driver's license to create a new customer, but the system matches the scan with two existing customers. I have the option to append or update an existing customer record or create a new one. Next, we will review an enhancement that prevents the overallocation of serial numbers. In previous versions, you were able to allocate a serial number to multiple orders at the same time. This enhancement ensures a serial number cannot be reallocated to another customer unless it's unallocated from the original order. This applies to both layaways and special orders. We start by adding a customer to the POS screen and search for the item they want. I allocate the serial number ending in 001 to that customer for that specific item. In this example, I'm going to turn this order into a layaway and process it without payment. From the back office, I can click Inventory Management and Serial Numbers and search for that item. The -1 under the current store column indicates the serial number ending in 001 has been allocated to a customer. Then if I go back to the point of sale and search for that item, you'll notice that the serial number ending in 001 is no longer visible. Now let's bring up that customer and cancel their layaway. If I go to the back office and search for that item, notice there's a +1 under the current store column for the serial number ending in 001, meaning it's available for reallocation. Now, if I go back into the point of sale I have the option to allocate the serial number ending in 001 to a customer. Again, this feature prevents cashiers from reallocating the same serial number to multiple orders at the same time. Next, we will review how to change price on layaways and special orders. Previous versions did not have the ability to change the price, so we expanded the capabilities of the system to give you that flexibility. Let's start by scanning a customer at the point of sale, and then we can add a few products to their order. In this example, the customer will pay $75 towards their purchase. Now let's bring up that customer order again and put the remainder on layaway. If you need to change the price, you can either click the Change Price button or go under Transaction Setting and click Discount to add a global discount. For example, we can add a 5% discount, which will be applied to every item in the order. Now I will click No Pay so I can show you the other method. Now I'll bring up the customer order again and change the price of a single item in the order by applying a 10% discount. Please note these discounts are added as additional discounts, not new discounts. Next, we will review how to close a layaway or special order with incomplete customer information. This allows the cashier to process payment without having to back out of the pay screen, which can cause voided payments and having to re-enter the transaction. Let's start by creating a layaway at the point of sale with a single item. In this example, the customer pays $300 towards this order. Now let's bring up the order so the customer can pay the remaining balance. At this point, a screen pops up asking the cashier if they want to close this layaway. Now another screen pops up telling me what information is missing and required to close the order. Once I click OK, the system will process their payment in full and save the receipt, but save it as an open order. If we bring up the layaway, it shows nothing is due. Now I can go through the process of entering the required information and close out the order. Next, we will discuss the e-commerce filtering on product list. This makes it easier to identify products that are missing various information. You can access this from the back office. Click Product Management, Products, and the Advanced tab. From here, you can filter for items based on specific criteria, such as e-commerce web products with no name, products without a default image, or products missing a romantic copy long. You can add additional levels as well. Clicking on Search will display the products that meet your criteria so you can make the necessary changes. Next, we talk about the drag and drop transfers functionality that was added to the back office. This simplifies the process of transferring inventory to and from stores. This can be found under Inventory Management and the drag and drop transfer. First, you add a few items to the transfer, in this case 4, and start with the first item. There are numerous options such as defaulting the quantity to a specific number, in this case it would be 1. I can prompt for quantity, which prompts me if I try to drag it to a different store. I can uncheck this box to hide the prompt for dragging the same SKU multiple times. If I try to change the quantity, it will ask me to enter the quantity. If I try to move large to a medium, the system will prevent that action. If I reverse the transfer, it will inform me a transfer already exists, and if I want to delete it. I can uncheck this box to hide the prompt for reverse transfers. I can also transfer all available if I'm closing a store or need to move all inventory. I can also flag the transfers approved. If I scroll down, I can see a summary of everything being transferred. I can also delete a row in this section to cancel that transfer. If I scroll back up and click on Stores/Comments, here's where I can apply a transfer to all stores or a specific store and add comments. I can also click Show List to see the list of products in my transfer. From here, I can delete a product from the drag and drop transfer. I can also use the decision tool to look at these items in a different view. This will open a new window so you can view it on a secondary monitor, helping you make decisions about your transfers. Once the product in question is complete, click Next Product and go through the same process. Once all the drag and drop transfers are complete, click Save and it will generate the transfer printout. In this case, you will have 2 printouts, one for each store. Next, we'll review the manufacturing module. This module allows you to manufacture products and track the completed items. You can use the manufacturing template to quickly create items manufactured on a regular basis, where the parts of the finished products are always the same. The manufacturing template shows every part needed to complete the finished product, including quantity needed, comments, and a serial number if required. Note, the yellow row indicates that part is serialized. You can have only one serialized part per product. Having a serialized part requires the finished product to be serialized as well. When it is time to manufacture a product, I can create a manufacturing ticket using a template or create a product on the fly. The manufacturing ticket tracks the entire process of creating that product, including the store where it will be created, the due date, price, if the finished product requires a serial number, and more. If I update the number of finished products needed, the quantities of the individualized parts will update automatically. Once I click Save, the system will create a printout of the ticket showing all the details, including the status. Here, I can view the status of all tickets. Once I complete this ticket, the finished product is automatically added to inventory, and the on-hand quantities for the individual parts are automatically reduced. For FFL dealers, the system will automatically sync the new product to Celerant's internal A&D book. Next, we will look at some of the enhancements made to the range management module. First, we will look at how to set up range alerts. From the back office, click Admin and System Config List. Then edit a store and scroll down. You will see we added a field that allows you to display time alerts if the customer is getting close to their allotted time on the range. And there's another field that allows you to display an alert if the customer goes past their allotted time. For example, maybe you want to give them an extra 5 minutes before letting them know their time is up. Now we will look at some of the range enhancements made to the service module. We will start with Range Item menu. Click Range Scheduling, Range Management, and check in a customer. Then click Range Menu. Now, if you click on an item, you can adjust the quantity before adding the items to the transaction. For example, this customer wants a 25-yard range with 2 targets. Another enhancement is in the Schedule tab. Here you can see a list of customers that are in queue or waiting to be assigned a range. In addition, we added this in the Today's Schedule section, which opens in a new tab, so you can display the customers in queue on a customer-facing TV screen. We also made it possible to assign a lane at the point of sale. To do this, we go to the POS screen and click Range Check-in. I add a customer, mark them as having signed the waiver, add an item to the transaction, and give them 60 minutes on the range. I get a prompt to assign them to a lane. I click Yes and assign them to lane 1. Now, if I go back to the range module, I can see this customer has been assigned to a lane from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Next, we will review our gunstores.com integration. Essentially, gunstores.com is an online marketplace that connects online customers to local dealers, so you can sell store inventory with local same-day pickup. Please note, this is available as an optional add-on. Through the integration, you can send your on-hand quantities to gunstores.com, and they will display it on their website with matching product images and descriptions from the manufacturer. Once our implementation team integrates this to your system, you can start sending data by setting it up in the back office under Admin and Scheduled Tasks. This is a data exchange. You can see I have one set up already, and I can change it to run periodically, such as every hour. And gunstores.com will take care of the rest. These are just some of the new features included in Stratus Enterprise 2.7.6. You can download the release notes from the client portal to learn more, and schedule your software update by emailing updates@celerant.com.